All right. Welcome to the Real Rooms Meet the Architect segment. Again, we have in studio the crew, the Soca Freshmen.
Soca Freshmen.
Welcome. Could you all just say hello to the listeners?
Hello, we hope all you're feeling. Yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming in.
Well, thanks for having us, actually.
So, the first thing I want to ask you, this is, I think, is the biggest group we've had here before.
Okay.
So, I would love if everybody would just sort of introduce themselves. I know there are at least 5 of you all in the troupe. I know it's live. Is it Kesha, am I pronouncing
Unfortunately, she couldn't make it.
Come.
Yeah.
Esville, Foster, who was here earlier. I saw your interview, I wasn't here, but I enjoyed it. Love your singing. And I'm missing one person. Leslie.
There's only 3 of us here today. Three of us here today.
Elias, anyway.
Anyway, Leslie.
Anyway,
Leslie. So we have Leslie, we have Live, we have Foster, and then the ladies couldn't make it here
The ladies
tonight.
came. Buffy couldn't
Oh,
make it,
that's
unfortunately.
unfortunate.
Either, yeah.
Okay, no problem. So I noticed that you Live is an acronym.
Right.
Is that just how you write it, or it stands for something?
It stands for something. It's L.I.V.E, right? And that just stands for Living in Victory Eternally.
Oh, well, how did that come about?
Well, I'm a very spiritual person too, so one of the things I believe in, not just in the physical realm, but in the spiritual realm. And I'm a believer in God. I'm not an atheist, so
Right.
you know, I believe that after I leave this earth, I will be in heaven dwelling with my Father. So I say I'll be living in victory eternally, not just here on earth,
Yes.
but after earth as well.
Oh, I really like that. That's powerful.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just going to move on to Foster
Sure,
for a
go
little bit.
ahead.
Foster,
Hi,
it's
hi.
your second time here.
Yes, it
How have
is.
things been going since the last interview?
Pretty much busy.
Yes.
Trying to battle both worlds of being a solo artist and also with the Soca Freshmen. So
Right.
it's been very.
I see you all have been quite around the town. So
Yeah.
I was watching your videos of TTT and
Oh, yeah,
everything
yeah, it was
else.
on
So I'm
TV.
enjoying your live performances.
Thank you so much.
And Leslie, are you not gonna? Are you staying there? You're comfortable there? Or you want to come
Can I
up?
come to the microphone?
Step up to the microphone. We want to give everybody love
If you come
tonight.
in between us, yeah. Share the love.
I'll stand up if you want this too. You're good. Okay. So, and this is Leslie, folks. So you can tell
Leslie,
them.
yes.
Yes, Leslie. You can tell us a little bit about yourself. Is that is a stage name? Is it a real name?
That's the real name.
The real name.
I
So,
couldn't add too much ideas first. So I just decided to go real.
you just stuck with what
Yeah.
made it easy.
Yeah.
Okay. So there are the three men, 2 women,
That's correct.
power of 5.
Right.
How did you all meet and decide to work together?
Funny that you said that. Well, I'm the CEO of a company called Last Laugh Entertainment, and basically this is my brainchild, the Soca Freshman, out in 2019. And what I wanted to do was reach out to other artists.
Bring the mic a little closer.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
No problem.
All right, and I wanted to reach out to other artists that's up and coming as well, or who been out there and been putting their work out. But I strongly believe in numbers. I believe there's strength in numbers.
Yes.
So I put out a broadcast or an ad on Facebook and things like that for a Soca Freshman workshop.
I saw that as well.
Right.
That was an awesome initiative.
Yeah, thank you so much. So within doing that, we had a bunch of people emailed in. They went through the process, and these are the finalists. So as Foster said, he is a solo artist. Leslie is a solo artist / producer. And what I like their vibes, their drive. Without me, they still be doing what they're doing.
Right.
So that's what I wanted to team up with people like that. And basically too, also networking. So if I had 5,000 followers, Foster had 5,000, Leslie had 5,000. Now that combined becomes 15,000 followers. I mean, in terms of interaction, his fans will see my stuff and vice versa.
Yes.
So,
So it's the power of amplification.
That's
So
correct.
you're stronger as a team than you are as individuals.
individually, all of us.
Yes.
All of us, yeah.
Okay, perfect. And so I think everybody had this like a slightly different style.
Yes.
And so, how did you manage to? Did you all come up with the freshman rhythm yourself?
Yeah.
So, that must have taken a lot of work for all of you to sing on the same rhythm, or was it effortless? Did it just gel?
Well, it's just
You
no
work
different
well
than
together?
other actual rhythms that comes out, which you will see a combination of Patrice Roberts, Second Star, and all those things. What the uniqueness about this rhythm is that it's a soca dancehall, I like to say, because if you
Right.
listen to the rhythm, it's not just your typical soca. It has that kind of dancehall feel. And I actually wrote Buffy's song on there, the Bad Girl Anthem.
Right.
So a lot of people say, well, why did you choose Buffy out of all the people because I believe she started the kind of soca dancehall thing with her hit that she had, Man Whining on Anything. So, and then other persons came after her that's winning right now. So, in terms of us, yeah, and Foster's song, the Juve song, well, it was just, it blew me away. I was like, wow, how is this not on top, you know? So immediately when he sent it in and I saw him perform it and things like that, I said yes, he had to be part of the freshman team, the Soca Freshmen. Yeah.
Okay, and speaking of that, thank you that you're answering questions that I already have already.
Oh,
so
sorry, yeah, I'm jumping the gun.
No, that's perfect, that's perfect. But you reminded me, Soca Freshmen. Why freshmen?
Because I believe, I will tell you this, we coming out fresh, as every people see our t-shirts,
Yes.
it's festive,
Yes.
right? So a lot of, everywhere we go on TV, we say, wow, you know, this is a really nice, look how we uniform. So besides that I believe that we're still fresh in the game in terms of mainstream. I consider myself more of a underground artist still, but I'm not mainstream. Like you wouldn't hear my stuff constantly on radio, constantly, you know, I wouldn't be in those big fets. I'm in fets, but I'm not in the big fets. Actually, let me correct that. I'm in one big fet this year, which is Stranded by the Pool, which is one of the biggest fets in Carnival.
Congratulations.
So yeah,
Yes.
all praise to God for that.
Yes. Okay, so are y'all dropping any music tonight? Are we playing anything from y'all?
I believe so. I would love to drop
So
it for
I
y'all.
think this is a
Sing
good
little one or
moment
two
to
songs.
play a song, sing along, do whatever you like to.
Yeah.
This is a place to be free. We'd like the listeners to sort of get more of a taste of you and to get a feel of the Soca Freshmen. Minus the two women,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
okay. You don't have to.
Well, you could probably sing one of their parts. I don't know. You have a lovely speaking voice, so I don't know.
Doesn't always translate into a good singing voice.
Right.
So what are we going to play tonight, Leo?
What are we starting with? Live? Hey! Something out a movie. Oh, it's sweet like a cranberry. Is that your crew over there? Well, hear what I want you to do. We room, what we say? Hey, girl, turn around and wine for me. Turn around. Hey. You know it's we room. Soca Freshmen, we in the building. Something out the mood. What you say? Oh, yeah, it's sweet like a cranberry. Is that your crew over there? Well, hear what I want you to do for me. Ladies, start to turn now. Turn around and wine for me. Turn around and model for me. Let them see that you got blessed. Let them know that you got blessed. My God, why you turn around and wine for me. Turn around and model for me. Let them see that you got blessed. Let them know that you got blessed. Get it. Bumper cock out like you're fresh out of surgery. Girl, your body buff. Yes, your body buff. The way your body buff make your money gone up. Girl, you wing easy. Do you wing easy? The way you walk and a wine and a tease me. You wing easy. Girl, you wing easy. The way you walk and a wine and a tease me. Hey, girl, turn around and wine for me. Turn around and wine for me. Let them see that you got blessed. Let them know that you got blessed. My girl, why you turn around and wine for me. Turn around and wine for me. Let them see that you got blessed. Let them know that you got blessed.
Girl in a dance, they jump up in the air, then they drop on the floor.
Everybody has a vibe.
Yeah, right.
Girl from Ruga, step back to where small.
Let me go.
Girl, wind up your bumper. How we could jiggle make me climb for your bumper. Because I wanna take time for your bumper. Cause that me I love, so I hit me up on the corner. Girl, wind up your bumper. How we could jiggle make me climb for your bumper. Make it bubble like Fanta, roll it like thunder. No wonder me want ya. Sexy girl too provoking, soca start play and her body start pushing. Girl in a dance, them no boring. Jump up in the air, then drop on the flooring. 10 out of 10, them scoring. Girl from Ruga to back to West Girl, wind up your bumper. How we could you gonna make me climb on your bumper? Because I wanna take time for your bumper. Cause that me I love, so I hit me a comfort. Girl, wind up your bumper. How we could you gonna make me climb on them? Make it bubble like Fanta, roll it like thunder. No wonder me want you. Sexy girl too provoking, soca start play and her body start working. Twerking, beat in the background just lurking. Waiting for the upper dinner with her all down like a clothespin. I see the girl, she a back it up. Wriggle jiggle the booty, she cock it up, she cock it up. The girl a bubble is a trouble when she cock it up. Round of applause and clap it up. Girl, wind up your bumper. How we could you make me climb on your bumper? Because I wanna take time for your bumper. Cause that me I love, so I hit me a comfort. Girl, wind up your bumper. How we could you make me climb on it? Make me bubble like Fanta, roll it like thunder. You make wine.
Yes,
Dip and a dip and a dip and a dip down low. With the long vibe. You want me come up, come up, come up, come up, come up. You love all the shape of me back door. The way how me wine and you want more. You love all me work and go berserk. The way I come and just at work. You say the man on me wanna bend over. And you walk me up on the shoulder. Want it and you need it. Like it, doggy. You say the man on me wanna bend over. And you walk me up on the shoulder. The way you want it and you need it. The way you like it, doggy.
Be ready for the Juve, and let's force them on a freestyle. Hey, 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 listen, hear me now. Every freestyle on the tread them. Everything done back, everything done. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. We rock in the place, hey. Freshman in the place. Hey, hey. Everybody turn up the place right now. Let me start the fire right now. Who ready for Juve morning? Hey, he ready for Juve morning. It's bacchanal. Ready for Juve morning. Freshmen in the house, we room in the house. Let's fire the house, and we'll never stop. Let's fire the house, let's we room the house. We fire the house, we room in the house. Freshmen in the house, we come in to light it up. Let's go, hey man. Let me start the real bacchanal now.
I just had to get them all on the freestyle because you know I'm not on the rhythm. But you know the rhythm is so nice and catchy, so you can really take mostly on it. You know.
Very quick with it.
Thank you. Alright, so my song is called More Than Dirty right now. So it's a bit more.
We're gonna turn up the vibes inside.
We're gonna turn up the energy, turn up the vibes, turn up the life, turn up the. Let's turn up everything.
So say the name of the song one more time.
The name of the song is More Than Dirty.
More than that.
I think you we are tasting
I can't say it like Foster.
Yeah, we are tasting
I just had to get it a feel.
Yes.
So before we go into the song, just gonna get a little acapella before. We get mad when I hear my song and I turn the place upside down. We get mad when the big man talk and I build it up. We get mad when the music play and we get mad. We mad, we more than dirty. I'm looking for my real crew, messing and dirty. The crew that mash up right through. We get mad. So when you see me come through, the fact on what it gone through, I'm whining on your girl too. Hey, turn up, it dirty. Watch my waistline, it dirty. My behavior, it dirty. Why not somebody, but they turn up, it dirty. Watch my whole self, it dirty. And the whole vibe, it dirty. Hey, watch how we going crazy. Turn up, and walk up, we just can't get it. Watch how she bend up, she back and push it back like she want to give it. I said the whole place, it dirty. We stink and we dirty. The whole vibe, it dirty. Hey, we room it dirty, mad. What I do? I say you ready for this? Let's go. Yeah! Yes, so we reach inside the room now and it's real fire and action. Yeah, ready? Freshmen, you ready? We ready? Hey, we ready for the room right now. You see Juve money when you see that truck and you hear that horn blow? Right now. Hey, I say we ready. Freshmen, are we ready? I say we ready. Water. Hey. Man, when I drink my rum and I'm falling down the deep, we get mad. As I hear my song and I turn the place upside down, we get mad. When she walks your waist and throw it all the face, we get mad. We say, hear me now, hey. I'm looking for the real crew, mystic and dirty mad crew. The crew that mash up right through. We get mad. So when you see me come through, if it done what it gone through, I'm whining on your girl. Everybody now, turn up, it dirty. Watch the waistline, it dirty. My behavior, it dirty. Why not somebody, but it turn up, it dirty. Watch the whole self, it dirty. And the whole vibe, it dirty. Hey, watch how I going crazy. Turn up, and walk up, we just can't get in. Watch how she gonna she like her, push it back like she want to give it. I say the whole place, it dirty. We stink and we dirty. The whole vibe, it dirty. Hey, watch how we going crazy, man. When I drink my rum and I'm falling on the ground, we get mad. As I hear my song and I turn the place upside down, we get mad. When she walks, she waits and straight on the midface and get mad. What we say? More than dirty, man. When I drink my rum and I'm falling on the ground, we get mad. As I hear my song and I turn the place upside down, we get mad. When she walks, she waits and straight on the midface. Hey, hey, hear me now, hey. Behind the truck is real vibes. We think we dropping well wild. It's like we out on exile. like a zombie. Nothing could try to stop me. Hey yo, let me go. Turn up, get dirty. Watch me whole self get dirty, and the whole vibe get dirty. Hey, why not somebody body? Turn up, get dirty. Watch the whole place and the whole vibe get dirty. Watch how we going crazy. Turn up, and walk up, we just can't get in. Watch how she bend up, she back up, push her back like she wants to give it up. I said the whole place, the whole vibe get dirty. We think and we watch how we going crazy, man. When I drink my rum and I fall in all of the we get mad. And I hear the song and I turn the place up right down, we get mad. When she walks you with and she all the big face and get mad. We say, all night, mad. When I drink my rum and I fall in all of the ground, we get mad. When I hear the song and I turn the place up right down, we get mad. When we room in the house and we coming down in the town, we get mad. What we say, all night, we dirty, we dirty.
Last Laugh Entertainment Carnival Soca Freshmen Volume 1.
Okay.
There's
no problem. It's a moment of silence to sort of get your breath back. Everyone hears. That was awesome.
You know, every time I come here, it's
Yeah.
behavior.
Yeah, man.
I know. It is welcome. It is welcome here. One thing I want to ask you, did you all have sorry, I still like to hear the music.
Okay.
Like professional training, like musical training, because you do the a cappella very well. You sync your voices very well. It almost seems like you're in a choir together before this.
Well, listening to each other and having the ears to listen to the song and what song we should put together to watch each other and have it harmonize and you know and synchronize with each other because well, it gave us practice. But me personally, I have been training with Wendell from Tree Canal and so on so well, much more others.
Right.
But yeah, listening to each other, giving each other the vibes and paying attention to people's others' tones and you know volumes and trying to synchronize and give it a effective song. So we been able to do that and you know through practice.
Yes.
Because without practice, we wouldn't be able to be you know hearing the song that we giving out right now.
Well, I want to second that too as well because we do a lot of practice. So we have an actual studio room that we go once a week and we practice for a few hours. So we get the time to learn each other's voices. Plus Kesha is more of an R&B singer as well am I. So we come from that kind of family and Foster's a singer as well. So it's kind of easy to hear harmonies, and then he is a musical giant in terms of he's the engineer, so he knows notes and all these different things like that. So he helps us always like, no, change that note, come down or those type of things
so
like that.
It was a great effort, us all coming together to create this team, Soca Freshmen, and you know forming the voices and getting everybody to be synchronized with each other. So it wasn't hard, so it was easy for us to do that.
Right. No, but I would say that the effort and the work that you've put in clearly shows in how you perform. Even now, like without mics, without planning, it is working right now. So you can tell that you're practiced. And I know I was kidding earlier when I said the speaking voice isn't translated to the singing voice. I have been in choirs for years, so I understand exactly how much work it takes to get to the point where at the drop of a hat or pin or whatever word you want to use, you can synchronize your voices that quickly and that easily.
Yes.
So that takes a lot of work. So that's impressive.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, with that. And what are the plans for the future? You're calling yourselves freshmen now because you're new to the scene, but you're not new now anymore. You have your plans for 2019. What do you see for Soca Freshmen in the next year, before next carnival?
Actually, what I would like to do in terms of Last Laugh Entertainment, I think everybody can answer that individually. But in terms of Last Laugh Entertainment, Soca Freshmen, we actually putting out a LP, or EP, I should say, right? This month, right? Sometime in this month. I don't want to give a date yet, but and we also dropping a video next week as well for the Freshmen Riddim, what you were just listening to. So you will hear, you'll see the visual and a lot of the work and effort. But Carnival Soca Freshmen Volume 1, right, is part of the Soca Freshman workshop, and that's Volume 1 as well. So I'm looking forward, once the right sponsors come on board, we'll do a Volume 2 and be working with other companies such as Bridges. You know, they might be coming on board with us and things like that. So if for the future, I would like to help and pool with other artists as well in Trinidad and Tobago that's up and coming. and to get them out there and push the brand and things like that. For myself, live, the artist himself,
Right.
I want to actually have a household name for myself for 2020 and just be a traveling artist.
Like a troupe. So it's
Yeah.
almost like you're an incubator for upcoming artists.
Yeah, well, that's for the company, but
Yes.
for myself,
And
I
for
would like
yourself
to
as well.
push myself out there a little bit further.
No,
Yeah.
that's perfect. That's perfect. And you said the other team members would like to answer what they see for
Well,
the future.
for the artist, which is me, I'm creating my brand.
Yes.
Well, it's developing, and well, with that is alongside more music coming to try to get to be more established and in the business itself. So right now we're just working on branding and trying to, you know, be much more out there. And for the team Soca Freshmen, hopefully, I pray that it don't stop, because
Right.
it has so much potential and so much stuff going on. Even if there is supposed to be much new artists to come into the group, I
Yes.
hope the old ones don't fade, because like how we is this batch, this section that's
Yes.
happening right now, okay. And the younger set supposed to come in after. Well, that's what I'm hoping for.
Right.
Come in after, learn from us while we doing our thing on
a larger scale.
Yeah, on a larger scale,
Yes.
and what they are now.
Right.
If you understand what I'm coming from, yeah. So that's my hope for the group, and what I'm praying for. And you know that, because to start something now and to end it like that after the season is like, you know,
Yes.
it come like a waste of time. So while we at it, stay at it, and you just proceed to the future.
Well, let me step in that before Leslie jump in. Actually, that he's saying that one of the things that we're working on, which I didn't talk to them about yet, is that Carnival just don't. It ends here, I believe, right in Trinidad, we the Mecca we last. Then it starts all over. So
Yes.
there's Caribana will be coming back again. You know, Barbados and all those different Jamaica. So with our songs and maybe new material, we can head out of the shores and get some bookings outside of Trinidad as well. So yeah, don't worry, Soca Freshmen, the faces, we go push hard.
I really hope you do go out there.
Leslie, I don't
And
know.
Leslie?
Yeah, that's it's like giving teamwork.
Yeah. Well, originally I'm a producer, right? So I've
okay.
been in the background basically for years. I've written for people. Actually, I did a soca years ago, but let me say I was sleeping.
Right.
I was sleeping. Right. So the business are waking now.
Yes.
Right, and actually apart from Soca Freshmen, as a producer I have rhythms that I want to release through the whole year. Originally I am a reggae
Yes,
R&B
I can hear that,
artist,
yes.
but what happened to me some years ago, I damaged my voice. So because I used to sing R&B, reggae,
Right.
and through damaging it I say, you know what, let me try a little dancer. And after that it's like I fall in love with dancing.
Right.
But yeah, but I still am. That didn't mean I forget the reggae R&B.
Right.
Right. So this year, for me personally, I want to promote myself as an artist and not just a producer.
Right.
Right.
Sounds
But
like-
yeah, so I have I can push myself this year.
Sounds like a really good plan.
And he have he shortchanging, you know, he have a music group to LP and
LPMG, that is
Yeah.
studio name here.
That's
Love
LPMG.
music.
So are they going to
production.
come into we room to get an
No, actually,
That's the studio
That
name.
is studio
Okay.
name. Love production
But-
music group. Yeah.
anybody can come in and get an interview.
Yeah, no
So
problem.
feel free to come back.
Well, we love
We'll have
Reroom,
you.
so yeah.
We love you.
You guys have to support the underground as not just the big artists, but you know the up and coming as well, and those who've been struggling
Yes.
for a few years. So we love this positive energy that y'all put out.
Yes.
And with that, you know, within the group, we help support each other through the music and, you know, whatever we're going through and stuff like that. So so the vibes and the energy and the connection between us all becomes one, and it's not divided. So you don't get the energy separated across, but you
Right.
get it as a unit, and everybody is working together. So the work becomes easier, and you know we become much more in tune with the music, and we blossom beautiful songs.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's yeah.
And so you're all writers as well, because you're speaking and I'm just like, these are poets I'm talking to.
but-
Yes, I can hear it.
Habits. It's just
Yes.
happening.
No, you have all the ingredients,
Yeah.
and I think what you're doing is really admirable. And like I said, I just see bright things in the future. I'm really excited. The energy is. I like that you use that word because I use it a lot, and people tend to look at me like, "Oh, that's kind of weird." But I really feel like once the right energies are together, there's no stopping the momentum, and you have great momentum right now.
Right.
And I think Obi would probably enjoy this interview because I think our missions and visions are aligned.
Yes, they are.
And so I hope that the relationship stays strong and that you keep working with young and upcoming artists and working with each other and also building your own brands as well. So speaking of brands, I like to keep focusing on my the family,
Okay.
but I'm gonna look here and type how they can find you on social media.
Can we give your bookings first to our manager, Miss Carla,
Okay.
and her number you can reach her is 293
293
5607.
5607. So I have that. So
Right.
mhm.
Then since I'm already here, on Instagram, it's at l.i.ve868.
L.I.
Else is Last Laugh Entertainment. Just punch that in the ship punch out.
Okay, and everything else.
As I
is
said, I easy to find at any convenience store.
So this
Right,
is
you can
Leslie.
Leslie LPMG. LES
Mhm.
NEY
Mhm.
LPMG.
And McKeevan Foster, that's MCKIVIN IVIN
Uh-huh.
Foster,
Okay.
FOSTR. That's my
Okay.
Facebook
Okay.
handle, and my Instagram is Foster the Artist.
Okay.
Not the letter D.
D.
Yeah, THE Artist. Yeah,
THA artist. Okay.
THE.
What's that?
Foster the Artist.
Yes.
TT.
THA.
THE.
Yes, that's what I heard you
THE.
correctly. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's my handle for Instagram.
All right.
My own is DJ Mixmaster Neo on Instagram, right?
All your fans know to find you, Neo.
But don't worry, I part of the freshman too.
That's our
I know when
DJ.
you're
Mixmaster Neo is part of the freshman
He's
crew.
the DJ.
folks. So he's the. Do you want me to put it in?
Official DJ.
Okay. Instagram Mixmaster Neo. I don't want to leave without hearing something else again. So do y'all want to perform one more time? Sorry, this is me. I like being spoiled.
Okay.
Let's send it to the band, that's all.
What do you think they should perform here?
Everything.
First that you know,
We got the energy first? Alright. The energy.
that's kind of them bring it back.
Again, this is the Soca Freshman crew, listeners, and they're going to perform for us once again.
Hey, let's go. Imagine by yourself by the drop. When I trip around, I'm falling on the deep one. So imagine your body drop right now. You have a bottle in your hand and girls whining. And you're just in practice right now. We tripping. We walking.
Exousia.
We tripping. We walking. Exousia mass right now. Damn it, hey. And I'm falling on the ground. We get mad. As I hear my song and I turn the place up right now. We get mad. When she walk, she waits and show it all in my face. We get mad. Hear me now. Hear me now. Hear me now. Hear me now. Hey. I'm looking for me real crew. This thing can't got in my crew. The crew that mash up right through. We get mad. So when you see me come true, the fact on what it gone through. I whining on your girl too. Everybody now. Turn up, hit the tune. Watch the waistline, hit the tune. My behavior, hit the tune. Why not somebody, but they turn up, hit the tune. Watch my whole self, hit the tune. And the whole vibe, hit the tune. When how we go, I say it, turn up, and walk up, we just can't get in. Watch how she been up, she back up, push it back, and she wants to give it. I say the whole place, hit the tune. The whole vibe, we think can we the tune. Why not somebody, but they turn up, when I trip and rum, and I'm falling under the ground, we get mad. As I hear the song, and I turn the place up like down, we get mad. When she walks, she waits and she